Back now from your local election headquarters. As we've said, 6 days until Election Day, and the attack ads are running strong.
Oh, yes. Tonight, the truth in advertising and an ad bashing Congressman Scott Taylor on the environment. Andy Fox now with the Truth Tracker. Andy?
Yeah, Taylor on the environment, Elaine Luria on Nancy Pelosi. You cannot ask for a more involved, visual, and sometimes nasty campaign as this one. A lot's at stake, and a lot has been invested.
Your vote decides if she becomes Speaker again. Pelosi says amnesty for illegal immigrants and gun control are what you get if Elaine Luria gets elected.
That is absolutely false. Nancy Pelosi only said they will work with Republicans on a gun background check and protect dreamers brought into the U.S. as children. We found in Luria's campaign finance filings, Pelosi gave her $2,000, but Luria maintained she's no one's puppet.
I never met with her personally. I was at an event with about 300 people where she was present.
So that hasn't changed. Are there any plans for her to come here and campaign for you?
No.
But it is true. Pelosi raised $34 million for Democratic candidates that help benefit Luria. But could you support Pelosi for Speaker of the House?
I can't say who I could support if I don't know who the other choices are.
So when she is asked, will you vote for Nancy Pelosi for Speaker of the House if the Democrats win, and she says, I don't know, depends.
That means yes. That means that's a big fat yes.
Taylor took over $750,000 from special interests and sided with big corporations, allowing them to spew more toxic pollution into our air.
Are you for toxic pollutants
Of course
in
not.
the air?
Who the hell is for that? No one, right?
But Scott does admit he is not for overregulating.
But you can do things that overregulate that don't make any sense, right? That are bad on the economy and on business. What you have to have is a responsible policy that has sufficient regulations.
And Taylor sided with insurance companies too, voting to gut protections for people with pre-existing conditions.
The fact is, Taylor sponsored a bill to guarantee coverage for pre-existing medical conditions if Democrats' Obamacare were overturned by Republicans, which it was not.
The truth is, Scott stood up to the insurance companies, and he voted to protect people with pre-existing conditions.
Well, I think that's entirely untrue. There's language in the bill that says people cannot be denied coverage because they have pre-existing conditions, but there are absolutely no limits placed on what people can be charged.
We want to lower your health care premiums. We want to protect people with pre-existing conditions.
Back and forth, it's all over Tuesday. We also had the financials for both candidates. They have raised and spent a lot of money. We have links to the reports online at wavy.com. Suffice it to say, these reports are an interesting read. I'm Andy Fox, 10 on your side.